Okay. Hello. Let's play早咲きのくろゆり, Black Lily's Tale. And the floor, well, it's kinda stubborn, but hopefully it's not too bad. Just haven't been talking the whole day, so that could be a reason too. But yeah, last time we got out of the loop, I think. Like, we might have to play like one of the extra thingies, but apart from that, I think we'll ignore actually the extras and play the main storyline first, then do the extras later. That is the plan. Also, yeah, hello chat. So let's play. I think we are actually like the dream recall point, so maybe we don't play the extras at all for now. It is still 2 chapters, so I think we'll just want to play the main story first. We can always time travel back here. Scenario chat. Yeah, I think we'll just like skip this, right? Skip on. Then, yeah, I think we are fine. Like we have like a ton of keywords for this, but yeah, I think we'll do them later. So end. Tired. Now let's check that this works right away. Dominanai. Incoherent. While thinking about incoherent things, I get like gradually more sleepy. Don't want to get up, but like no, if I fall asleep like this, I will miss the evening food, whatever it is. And I haven't met my son either after coming back, but I'm tired. Could this be that I actually made it out of the loop? I can think like that far, and then I lose to the tiredness, and my consciousness is cut. Clickety click click. Question marks person. More clickety click click. This is like the experiment, like backfiring really hard, because now Hana is all about like stopping Kakechaki-kun. I think like if the enthusiasm carries to the real world, I guess. Sigh. Yeah, sigh indeed. Last time, like we did or something without like understanding it. Like accidentally did something. Clickety click click. Well, like I'm not like pleased with this after all. Let me see like how this works. Yeah, 改めて another time. It's like bank or something, right? Gingo. Safe box, okay. Okay. Safe box is like, yeah, this is the like school nurse then. Keikakso is like your plan and like book or note or something. Plan written down on something. Like tomorrow, let's read like the the like plans in the safe one more time. Probably. Yomikai should be like read again. Yeah, to reread. The password is that word that I like. No idea like what the school nurse likes. Like what does the school nurse like? Like meddling with students. Not like retrieving something, probably like the whatever equipment they are. I got out of the loop. Let me see how the last words work. It's probably like haku. Haku, clap. Or hyo. Hyoshi, tempo. Like basically, like I'm relieved, but also like out of the rhythm or something. Yeah, I wanted to double check this because like I want to know like what does the like exact word mean, but I think like this is basically like announcing rivalry. Oh. Let me see. Yeah, declaration of war, I guess. Sensen Fukoku. Like this is war. So yeah. Like more than that, I'm surprised that I declared rivalry on Kakizaki-kun. And said that I like Itsuki-chan. This is the first time I have ever slammed my feelings so hard on somebody. It's kind of embarrassing, but I kind of also relieved. Hi, and is this pleasant and feeling? Let's check because I'm in the mood. Koyo-kan, emotional uplift. A race, I guess. Weird, emotional uplift is taking over my heart. Getting getting out of the loop, the way for that was Kakizaki-kun's confession of love, huh? Or stopping it, I guess. No matter how much I rack my thoughts, it is a mystery, I guess. While thinking something that had bothered me, that brings to mind, I guess. That's right, Ai-chan and Ai-chan. And that's still unresolved, so yeah. I remember again what happened that day. Remember it in a movie. It is imprinted like a movie on my brain, basically. Or at the back of my head or something. I guess we got out of the loop at least. But yeah, still unresolved things, and based on the keyword, I guess we'll have to steal the secrets somehow from the safe. No idea though what the school nurse likes. It is heavy and yeah. Well, probably the Ida doesn't belong to the word. Shincho, careful. Humidity plus heavy is careful, cautious. Interesting. Like basically the gist of it is that, well, like when I wake up, like in the morning, or open my eyes in the morning, like I don't get out of bed, but like carefully like see like how I'm feeling or so. Or maybe like what is like the feeling of the whole day, I guess, based on this. No matter how long I wait, like the barking of the dog and the owner who is stopping it, like I don't hear them. I get out of the bed and pretty much like out of habit, I guess. Pretty much as if it were a habit. I check what date is today.
よかった。
I'm glad. But the time has progressed to tomorrow, properly, or like the next day. Like this isn't the morning of the loop anymore. Kakushin. Confidence. Basically, I guess like when I can finally believe that I have made it out of the loop, I relax my shoulders. At the same time, while doing that, what I said yesterday repeats in my head.
私はいつきちゃんが好きなの。
I love Itsuki-chan.
勢いだったとはいえ、すっごく大胆なこと言っちゃった。
Oh, even like if it happened like in the flow of the things or something. I said something that is like really bold. Like the embarrassment is making my head feel hot. What is this? Well, this is probably like distract, right? What is this then? Mijitaku, dress up. But to distract myself from that, I start to dress up right away.
Ohayo, お父さん、お姉ちゃん。
Good morning, Dad, sister.
ああ、おはよ
Yeah, good morning.
おはよう、花。昨日の夜は大丈夫だった？
Okay, well, I guess she knows too. So, good morning, Hana. Was last night alright?
大丈夫って、何が？
Alright, like what about it?
花の部屋からうめき声が聞こえたから、怖い夢でも見たんじゃないかって心配で。
She's probably like restless voice or something. Umekigoe. Groan. Oh, that is restless, I guess. I heard groans from Hana's room. I was worried whether you saw bad dreams or something.
やだ。
Yeah? Oh no. As sister said, oh, I really saw nightmares. Yeah, kinda like wondering like how is it making sense then? Like if like she heard them and she's thinking that they are like nightmares, but so, I suppose like somehow it still happened in reality. But like the others, I guess, and they have somehow been given the same treatment, I guess. But like from Hana's perspective, like something shouldn't add up here. Not like does it mean like she is like kept in stasis or something for like 24 hours or something? How is it supposed to work? Anyway, I'm embarrassed that like I let out like big voices or groans in reality too.
お姉ちゃんの部屋に聞こえるほど大きい声出してた？
Did I let out such loud voices that they could be heard too? Your rooms too, sister.
私は最初気づかなかったんだけど、昨日の夜廊下に出たら花の部屋の前にお父さんが立っていたのよ。
I didn't realize in the beginning, but last night when I got to the like hallway, Dad was standing in front of Hana's room.
どうしたのって聞いたら、花の部屋からうめき声がしたから心配していたんですって。
When I asked, like, what's wrong? He said that he is worried because he's hearing like groans from Hana's room.
確かに苦しげな声が聞こえるから起こした方がいいんじゃないかって思ったほどよ。お父さんに止められたけど。
But but definitely I could hear pained voices. So I was thinking maybe we should wake you up, but Dad stopped me.
でも起こさなくて正解だったみたい。しばらくしたら聞こえなくなったから。ね、お父さん。
But it seems to have been the right move to not wake you up because after a while the voices stopped. Right, Dad?
ああ、
Yeah.
お父さんの部屋って1階なのに下まで聞こえてたんだ。ごめんね、うるさくしちゃって。
Even though Dad's room is downstairs, you could still hear them. Sorry for being noisy or loud or something.
ああ、いや、気にするな。たまたま階段の下を通りかかった時に聞こえただけというか。うん。
No, don't worry about it. I was just passing by, down the down end of the stairs or something. I just happened to hear them. Hmm. お父さんはどこかし？How is this working? どこか Probably it cuts here at least. And it is probably something some kind of weird expression again. But Doko would be better. But surely this by itself doesn't work. Doko ga see Doro mo Doro na. Maybe. Weird. But Doro would be a mud but I think it is basically saying that he was vague. Uneasy or something. But I can't make head or tails of it because there is no kanji in it. Oh well. Oh well. Weirder than something. I think I heard this there previously. Is this dubbed or something? Or guilty? Well, basically the gist of it is that is he weird? Is he guilty about well, basically secretly listening to what happens in his daughter's room or something. Kikimimi is listening.
あんなにうなされるなんてよっぽど怖い夢だったみたいね。
Being so restless, it must have been really scary dream.
確かに悪夢だったよ。すごく疲れるっていうか。
yeah, it was really a nightmare. Like something really like tiresome or such. I'm lost whether I should call that a nightmare. Well, like if it didn't happen in reality, like maybe you should be able to call it a nightmare or something. Probably that's what it's saying. Yeah, like she's basically like now wondering like how does this work? Like if Dad could like in reality hear my like restlessness. Was that really then a dream? Or could I have been like sleeping like after getting out of the loop without realizing it and like go mourning during that time? It would be like strange if it were real. But like but it being like a dream where you can't like wake up like that easily, I guess. Can you really call it a dream? I don't understand it myself anymore either. I can't like answer the question. The more I think about it, the more I start to worry that I just like lose my mind or something.
Hana?
Hana. It's like tomadoy. Not sure like why like this is like a door, but sure. Tomadoy. Losing one's bearings. Like I get back to my senses when like she is calling me like in confusion. Like me being in my thoughts, like the well, I gave out like weird like feeling or something basically. Came out weird.
でも最後はそんなに悪い夢じゃなかったかな。
But maybe it wasn't actually that bad of a dream at the end of it. He's like... not sure. Like, it kinda looks like... like mint or cleanser or something like that, but not sure. Let me see. Yeah, mint. That together with this then is to keep up appearances. Well, kind of weird. Torichukuro. So basically, I guess it is like when I see it like that to keep my appearances, my sister is like, oh, fine enough with it.
そうならいいけど、卒業前で少しセンチメンタルになっているのかしらね。
Is that so? Well, that's good then, but how you been getting like a little sentimental, like before graduation, I wonder?
センチメンタルか。最近あんまり聞かない言葉かも。
Sentimental, huh? That is a word that you like don't hear these days. Different than love. How does that work then? Yeah, well, kind of weak, I guess. Yeah, maybe it is like basically considerate, I guess. Well, basically, I guess like while talking like that kind of things and eating breakfast. Well, suddenly I guess like it is the time to go or something. Oops, it already this late. I'm making Ichigo-chan wait.
ごちそうさま。私、そろそろ行くね。
Thank you for the breakfast. I'll be going then.
気をつけてな、花。
Take care, Hana. Based on like what these people say, like it is some kind of like remote control thing that is like making the brainwashing thing happen. So that's kind of worrisome. Like how can you get rid of it? Like do you have to bust the like microchip or something? Yeah, that's kinda scary. Like maybe the machine that was like carrying before like this time loop thing happened the first time is like some kind of like transmitter or something like that.
あんまり遅くならないようにね。
Don't be too late.
はーい、行ってきまーす。
Yeah, I'll be going. After like well, I guess like not really saying, but well, kinda saying, like I'll be going to the photo of my mom too. I happily like get going.
でさ、そこで私は言ってやったわけ。そりゃ猫の毛玉だろうがって。
And then I sit there like that is a hairball of a cat.
何それ。
Ha ha ha, what is that? We are going to the school in the tram as usual. Ichi-chan being on my side, that alone makes me relieved and happy. Let me see. Like basically this is saying like getting out of that loop like this, like everyday kind of thing is like pleasant or something. I want to see how this works. Itoshi. Lovely. Well, more translation, I guess. This one. Heion, tranquil. This tranquil everyday life is wonderful. Not sure if I have even seen this. Shin Hitaro immersed. To be soaked in, to be flooded. I guess it kind of makes sense, like there's water and then like there is something like pressing something under the water, I guess. Oh yeah, this is just quiet. Like being quietly like submerged in what is like a good word for this? It's kind of weird to translate. But like while quietly being there and being like deeply moved, suddenly Ichi-chan is looking at me.
どうしたの？
What is it?
いや、花さ、昨日柿崎と喧嘩したでしょ？やっぱその理由は教えてもらえないかって。
Hana, yesterday you were arguing with Kakechaki-kun, weren't you? I was wondering if you would teach me why. I was nervous for a second that what I said to Kakechaki-kun had been spilled out.
喧嘩っていうほどじゃないし、本当に大したことじゃないの。
It wasn't really like an argument or anything. It's not really anything important.
その価値観の相違みたいな方向性があれというか。
Like difference in values, I guess. Something like that. Like directions being like that or something. Directions being like that, like what is it that even supposed to mean? I don't even understand what I'm saying myself.
要はすごい悩んでいて打ち明けられないとかじゃなくて、単に話すのが恥ずかしかっただけなんだ。
Let me see. Paste it here. Start with expression search. To speak one's mind. I think she's saying it wasn't really like I was bothered and speaking my heart out, but just that talking was embarrassing.
だから心配事とかじゃないから気にしないで。
So it's nothing to worry about, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't know, I don't think this is the way to handle this situation. But yeah, I guess it would take a lot of courage, and these people don't live in modern day Europe or something, so maybe it's harder. I would basically be no, I was upset because Kakechaki-kun's reasons why he likes you, they are, well, they are disappointing, and honestly, I like you more than he does. But anyway, previously, we promised that we will talk about anything to each other. Because of that, like this is coming up kind of like an excuse.
もう心配事じゃないならいっか。
No, if it's something to not be worried about, then I guess it's fine. It doesn't seem like super like pleased about this. Like maybe the fact that like I was like troubled came across, and Ichigi-chan decided to not ask any more about it. Hello, chat. I think like this is saying that I am really like, or maybe it's saying that Ichigi-chan is like, seems like really worried. It's kinda like doesn't say like who is worried. Maybe they both are in the end. But I can't talk about it to Itsuki-chan herself. Toji-chan, that is basically like or the person in question or something. No idea why it doesn't even show the last line, but sure. Sorry about making you worry.
いいって気にしないで。花が誰かと喧嘩するなんてよっぽどのことだもんね。
よっぽど。Well, that is really big word again too. I don't really like understand how it works, but overall. But I think she's saying like, well, I don't mind. Hana arguing with somebody. Something. Maybe just that I don't mind to like great extent that Hana is arguing with somebody.
でも桜井くんにも悪いことしちゃったな。
But I did bother Sakurai-kun too.
桜井？なんで？
Sakurai, why?
だって昨日は桜井くんも来てくれたし。
Because Sakurai-kun also came yesterday.
いや、来てないでしょ？
No, he did not.
え？そんなはずは。
Yeah, but surely he did. They're like closer mouth, basically, I guess. Basically, like while I was saying that, I realized something and closed my mouth. That's right, Sakurai-kun coming was like part of the dream. In reality, he didn't come.
そうだったね。別の時の記憶とごっちゃになっちゃってたみたい。
Yeah, that's right. I was just mixing it up with like different memories.
花ってばボケボケ。
How do you translate boke? Like silly, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Oh, Hana, you're being silly, yeah? I got to pass by like immediately, yeah? Like matching what I said with Itsuki-chan. But like within, I'm in turmoil or something, I guess. Again, this feeling. The memories of the dream and the memories of the like reality, yeah? Kami ao. How does that work? Kamu is like bite and ao is match. But maybe it's just like match. To fight each other, was your maybe they're saying that they are matching like a little bit. That's right too. Come to think about it, Sakurai-kun didn't come. Yeah. I feel that's how it was.
むしろ私の方が花に悪いことしちゃったな。私のせいで花は柿崎と二人で観覧車に乗る羽目になったんだから。
Rather, I did a bad thing to you, Hana. Like, it was because of me that you and Kakizaki-kun ended up in the same. You ended up riding the Ferris wheel together.
いつきちゃんのせいって。
Your fault.
私、観覧車乗る直前にめまいがしちゃって、一人だけ係員さんに止められたでしょ。
めまい。I think she said めまい。Let me get the other keyboard. めまい。Vertigo, dizziness. Okay, okay. Probably. Like it's a little different, but the kanji. Yeah, it is this one, I guess. Yeah. Dizziness. right before like boarding the Ferris wheel, I got dizzy and like the employees stopped me. Or stopped like me alone.
だから私のせいで花と柿崎が気まずくなって喧嘩しちゃったのかなって。
How does he know that like they were arguing then if she never like wrote the wheel at all? How is that supposed to work? I guess it doesn't say that she didn't like write it at all, but I don't know, did the employees just like put her in the next one, even though she was dizzy? Anyway, like I'm wondering because of that, like maybe it's my fault that you and Kakiseki-kun ended up arguing with each other.
体調は？いつきちゃんもう大丈夫なの？
How is your condition? Are you feeling alright, Itsuki-chan?
大丈夫だよ。花ってば心配性だな。ほら、昨日も言ったけど。
I am alright. Hana, you're such a very bored. Hey, I said I was fine yesterday already. Like Ichi-chan is talking about yesterday. Oh, like she remembers it well, basically. For starters, I, Ichi-chan and Kakiseki-kun go to Asobibe with the three of us and have fun in the amusement center. That's the same with what happened in the loop too. Next is the like point where he rode the Ferris wheel. Ichi-chan was dizzy and like swaying from side to side, basically like unstable or something. And the employees stopped her. Ayakaki-chan going to try to like stay like there basically. But like Ichi-chan was like worrying about other people in the line. And like hurried us to just write it quickly. In the end, I ended up riding with Kakizaki-kun. Like when we like stepped out of the wheel, like we were basically like in like bad terms. Okay, so she didn't write at all, I guess. So basically, like, I guess they are feeding like Itsuki-chan like some kind of memories that like vaguely match what like happened in the loop that is trying to like brainwash Hana, I guess. Like Itsuki-chan probably like isn't being brainwashed. But Kakizaki-kun should be. Like there is like no shadow form of Sakurai-kun. So Sakurai-kun was like nowhere to be seen. Like stepping out of the Ferris wheel, like that part of the loop and reality seemed to be quite different. But maybe like that's how it was. After what she said, I'm starting to... I think I'm starting to remember like the yesterday that Ichi-chan is talking about. In the beginning it felt like it was completely like a completely different reality or memories. But well, basically I take it as how Itsuki-chan says it was.
まあめまいもあの時だけだったしね。ポケデビではしゃぎすぎたのかな。
But the dizziness was only like that moment. Maybe I was just like being too excited playing the pocket everything. Ha ha ha. Ichi-chan is laughing as to hide like her embarrassment. But thinking that the like dizziness might have something to do with her illness makes me worried. Based on what Itsuki-chan is saying, she doesn't seem to know what me and Kakizaki-kun were arguing about. Oh, this is just Kenga. But like we are arguing. Like after all, it is like me was saying what I did, I guess. I'm a little worried whether like it will like be spilled out to Ichiki-chan by Kakizaki-kun.
学校着いたら今日はちょっと単語帳の話しようよ。時間もないし。
When we make it to the school, let's talk about the like notes in the flashcards again. There isn't a lot of time after all.
そうだね。
Yeah, that's right. While replying with a smile, something is bugging me. Like there not being time. Does that mean like to the graduation? Wait. Like translating it to English is so difficult because like you can kinda like understand what these mean, but like, actually knowing like how to say them in English is tricky. Nervous. Like lately so much has happened, so I might have gotten a little nervous because of it.
花ちゃん、ちょっと。
Hana-chan, hey. While me and Ichiki-chan are entering the classroom, Kakizaki-kun like quietly stops me at the corridor. Ichiki-chan doesn't realize that I have stopped. And is already heading to her desk or seat.
さ、謝りたいことがあるから、ちょっといいかな。
You know, I want to apologize, so do you have some time? Is that like what happened because of what happened in the Ferris wheel? Like we both went too far there. I'm thinking so I'll humbly accept like Kakizaki-kun's invitation. Yuri does is again like a word that has like so many meanings. to begin the talk, I guess. Like we like go to the like side of the hall or corridor or hall, I guess. Like face each other, and then Kagiseki-kun starts to talk right away.
昨日はごめん。ムキになって言い過ぎた。
You know, sorry about yesterday. I got like into my head and said too much.
私の方こそごめんね。強く言い過ぎちゃった。
No, rather, I am worried I said too much and like too strongly.
じゃあ仲直りということで。
Well then, like, we'll be like settled, or like what it goes between us is as before.
そういうことで。
Yeah, let's make it like that. Hmm. Maya and Kakizaki-kun's like expressions relax, and we just like with this little like interaction, like the atmosphere gets lighter.
私も気になってたから謝れてすっきりしたな。
It bothered me too, so I'm glad I could apologize.
花ちゃんっておとなしそうに見えるけど、実は結構熱いところがあるんだね。同じクラスだったのに知らなかったよ。
Hana-chan, you seem like such a calm person, but like you have quite like a hot-headed side to you too. Like I'm on the same class with you, and I had no idea.
アミュセンでもクレーンゲームでだいぶ熱くなってたしね。
On the at the amusement center and the crane game too, like you seem to be like well heated or something.
ああれは自分でも反省してる。あともう少しで取れそうだと思ったらなかなかやめられなくって。
I am regretting that myself too. I was so close to like getting what the plushie implied. I was so close to catching it, I thought, so I just couldn't stop.
わかる。ああいうのって買いたいわけじゃないけど取りたくなるんだよな。
Yeah, I get it. Like that kind of things, like they aren't like you want to buy them, but rather you want to like capture them. Uchi together. To open one's heart. To be frank. Well, I guess the gist of it is that, well, me and Kakizaki-kun being able to talk like this like suddenly this like we can like open like our hearts to each other or something like well yeah I guess
それでね、その時のいつきちゃんがすごくおかしくって、葵ちゃんと私でしばらく笑いが止まらなかったんだ。
And you know, like Ichi-chan back then was really funny or weird. Aoi-chan and I couldn't stop laughing.
そんなことがあったんだ。目に浮かぶようだよ。
Haha, so that kind of things happen too. I can, like, imagine it.
でも花ちゃん本当にいつきと仲がいいんだな。そこまで仲のいい友達が取られると思ったらあんなに怒るのも無理ないか。
Hana-chan, you really are close to Ichiki-chan. To think that I was trying to take away such a close friend. So like it is like not unreasonable to get angry about that. Like what Kakizaki-kun says, like something, well, what Kakizaki-kun is saying doesn't like add up.
ずっと一緒だった友達が彼氏にばっかり時間を割くようになったら寂しいに決まってるもんね。
They are trying to do like damage control, I guess. Like a friend who has always been with you. Like a boyfriend. Like eating up all her time. Like of course you would be sad about something like that.
でも僕がいつきと付き合っても花ちゃんといつきの友情は邪魔しないよ。だから安心して応援してほしいな。
But even like if I end up dating Ichi-chan, like I won't be on the way of your and her friendship. So you can, well, don't worry and just like, oh, cheer on us. Yeah, he's misunderstanding it. It seems that Kakizaki-kun is like understanding my like, well, in Japanese like love and like are, well, suki. So Kakizaki-kun is misunderstanding me liking Itsuki-chan as like, well, as friends, kind of like. Like he is like, well, concluding it like that all by himself. So of course I like her as a friend too. But what I said yesterday wasn't like that. I gathered my courage and announced it from the bottom of my heart. I didn't get through at all, huh? Oh, I'm getting kind of angry or annoyed.
柿崎くん。
Kakizaki-kun.
何ってなんか怒ってる？
What? Are you angry?
私はいつきちゃんを友達としてだけじゃなく、一人の女の子としてすごく特別に大切に思っているの。
I don't like Ichi-chan just as a friend. But as a girl, as really special. Well, I think she is important.
確かにあの時の私の言葉だけなら、友達としてって捉え方もできると思う。でもそうじゃない。
I guess, from my birds, yesterday, you can, take it as friends too, basically. But that's not what I was saying.
都合のいいように勝手に解釈して、自己完結で決めつけないで。
Don't interpret it in a way that is, convenient to you, and then, end it with just that.
そういうずるい人には、いつきちゃんは渡さないから。
I am not letting Ichi-chan go to an unfair person like that.
ってことはやっぱりあれマジだったの？
So you really were serious about that?
その言い方、本当はちゃんと伝わっていたんじゃない？わざと曲解して丸め込もうとしてたんだ。
The way I put it, didn't it really get across? And then something, 曲解 misconstruct. Marukumo. Marukomeru. Marukomo. To roll up. Basically, I guess, are you, intentionally trying to misunderstand it? And, no, wrap it up, I guess.
いや、そんなつもりは。でも、そう思いたかったと言えなくもないというか。
No, that's not what I meant, but... Well, I can't say that I was hoping it to, but... What is that, vague way of wording it? It is making me even more annoyed.
いつきちゃんは柿崎くんとは合わないと思うな。
I don't think Ichiki-chan is a good match with you, Kakizaki-kun.
そんなことないよ。ゲームでも盛り上がってたし。
Well, like, I don't think so. We like got excited playing the game too.
ゲームで盛り上がるだけでいいなら、葵ちゃんとだってくっついてます。ゲームがどうとかは理由になりません。
Well, if it is, but if like games are enough, you can like get together with Aoi-chan too. Like games alone aren't like a good reason.
そんなこと言うなら別に花ちゃんだっていつきと会うとは思わないけど。
If you say that, then well, I'm going to say that I don't think you're a good match with Itsuki either.
性格も違うし趣味が同じってわけでもなさそうだし、どうやっても友達以上の関係にはならないんじゃない？
Like your personalities are different and your like interests or hobbies aren't the same either, it seems. Like how do you think you're going to take it further than friendship?
それを決めるのは柿崎くんじゃないでしょ。
That's not something that you, Kakizaki-kun, can decide.
花ちゃんこそいつきが僕とどうするか決める権利なんてないじゃないか。
Hana-chan, too, you don't have the right to decide like what happens between me and Itsuki. Grr. Huh. Let me see. More. Unproductive. Like negative and like fur or hair is unproductive. I don't know, that's kind of like insulting to bald people, I guess. Quarrel. Like a really unproductive quarrel, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, I guess really, yeah. Well, like this, like... Well, there is like no winner or loser, I guess.
とにかくいつきちゃんはこれから単語帳の回収で忙しいの。柿崎くんとデートする時間なんてないよ。
Anyway, Itsuki-chan will be busy from now with like clearing the flashcard notes. But she won't have time to date you, Kakizaki-kun.
友達との時間優先だから。
Like the time with friends is more important.
こんな時ばっかり都合よく友達の立場を振りかざすなんてずるい。
It's unfair to like weigh the importance of being friends at this time of all things, basically.
なんとでも言ってください。全然気にならないから。
Say whatever you want, I don't care.
思ったより花ちゃんがしたたかだ。
Oh, I guess I can write myself. したたか。Stubborn. Okay. Your Hana-chan is more stubborn than I thought.
それでも僕だって隙を見て絶対いつきと仲良くなってやるからな。
But even then, I will take my opportunities and become closer with Itsuki. For sure.
隙を見てって、なんかかっこ悪い。もうちょっと他に言い方なかったの？
Take my opportunities like that's kind of lame. Like weren't there like any better way to put it?
ない。花ちゃんが意地悪言うから仕方ないだろ。
No, you're being mean to me, Hana, so it can't be helped. No, I'm not going to back away, and it doesn't seem that Kakizaki-kun wants either. It's like burn right. Can be impatient too. I guess in this sense it is probably that. I'm starting to get impatient. Could be anxious too, not sure.
ていうか別に好きなら告白なんてしなければいいと思う。
Like if you like her, it's not like you need to like confess to her. Well, that's like very tsundere, I guess. I think this is saying like, I understand myself too, that like this is like a painfully confusing thing to say, but I wanted to like snap back in some way.
本当に好きならそばにいられるだけでいいんじゃない？何も告白しなくたって。
If you really like her, like isn't it fine to just be on her side without like confessing?
確かに告白したら気まずくなるかもしれないし、断られたらお互い不快になるかもしれない。
It is true that like if you confess, like it can get awkward. like if she like declines, like you both might become like, well, I guess unhappy.
だけど答えを得られないくらいなら答えをもらえて特別になることを僕は選びたい。
Let me listen to that again.
だけど答えを得られないくらいなら答えをもらえて特別になることを僕は選びたい。
I think it is saying that like, but if you don't like get an answer, well, I would rather get an answer and like get on like special terms.
最悪そばにいることすらできなくなったとしても、それでもやっぱり好きな人だからこそ特別になりたいと思うんだ。
Even if in the worst case you won't be able to be on her side anymore, even then, like because she's somebody who you like, you want to be like on special terms. Because she's special, I like those. Because you like her, like being like special. Those words like resonate with my heart. I guess like he's kinda like pushing Hana forward in a really weird way. Well, it is probably just like both talking to each other. Well, dispute. Well, that's talking to each other in a way, I guess. Like even if we were like arguing with each other, like I can understand Kakichaki-kun's feelings in a painful way.
だけどって思うけど。
So I think so.
そう答えを得ちゃいけないならその方がいいんだ。
I'm not like 100% sure if this works as I think. Like this is like if you can't like get an answer. And it's like like that way is better, but like maybe it's saying that the way of like getting an answer is better than not. Like otherwise I don't know like where this is going. Like Kakitaki-kun's words resonated with my heart, but after that it is as if he like lost his confidence. Like his voice like trails off slowly. At the end of it, I couldn't even really hear.
それはそうと、今日の昼飯どうする？
Oh, oh, even then, like, what are we going to do about today's lunch?
がっつり系が食べたい。
Gatsurike is probably like something like big. And these two guys are always fun because like he just comes like they're all of the sudden and he just answers honestly, like no matter the circumstances somehow. Gatsuri. Yeah, plentiful. Like I want to eat something plentiful.
私はあっさり系で。
I want to eat something like small, I guess. Like asari is something that like just like happens quickly. Lightly, easily, quickly. Something quick, I guess.
俺はどうすっかな。
I wonder what I should have.
シュー、何しれっと入ってきてんだよ。
Well, sure. What are you like coming here all of a sudden? Sakura-kun was here all of a sudden. Well, like he's like usual pace, I guess. Oh, I don't know if I need to like exactly know. Like it's pretty clear that she's like he's usually like this, like doing whatever at his own pace. And like even I just like casually replied to that.
がっつり系か、あっさり系か。あ、麺類も捨てがたい。どうするかな。
Let me listen to that again. Backlog.
がっつり系か、あっさり系か。あ、麺類も捨てがたい。どうするかな。
Okay. Men Roy. Is that like basically like ramen type something? Yeah, Menroy noodles. Like noodles would be like desirable, I guess. Sutegatai. Oh, probably that's what it means.
そんなの好きにしろよ。はあ、
Do whatever you want with that, Sai. Well, thanks to Sakurai-kun, like appearing without paying attention to the mood. Like my and Kakizaki-kun's like argument was like put to an end. Like the curtains were closed. Or that.
なんか気が抜けた。今はもういいや。
Well, I lost my energy. So, well, let's leave it be basically, I guess, for now. As Kakizaki-kun is going to the classroom, he says something with a small voice while passing by.
この間の女の子なのに女の子って言ったのは悪かったと思ってる。ごめん。
I was saying, I'm sorry that I said that, like, even though you're a girl, and so on and so forth, I'm sorry about that. It's kind of like, yeah, Japanese is kind of weird because you can like omit so much of it and like you can still like understand like what it says. Like basically like the verb suki is omitted entirely. Like it's well, I guess it's kind of like you being a girl and still a girl. That. Oh, he did remember. He's probably like home or something. Protect. Oh yeah, I guess I get it. Well, like him basically like apologizing something that I was like bothered about, I guess. Like it's hard to be angry anymore. Something like that. It's not something that like you should be like bothered about, but well, like the apology, like in this context.
あいつ最近付き合い悪いな。変なもんでも拾い食いしたのか。
He has lately been like like hard to like be with or something, I guess. I wonder if he has like found something weird on the ground and eaten it basically.
それはないと思うけど。
I don't think it's that exactly. I wonder like what kind of like image of Kakizaki-kun Sakurai-kun has.
にしても笹森が喧嘩なんて珍しいな。
Even then, like, actually, let me see, like, how does Nishitemo work? I guess even then, or even though. I guess, like, in this context, more like anyway. Anyway, Sasamori having an argument is unusual. This was like anxious, I guess. To be startled too. Well, maybe that's how it works in this case. I'm startled that the conversation suddenly is about me.
喧嘩なんてしてないとは言い切れないけど、喧嘩というほどじゃなくて、
we didn't like argue, I would say, but I can't really say it. But it wasn't really like an argument, but you know.
ま、ほどほどにな。
We'll keep it in moderation, I guess. I don't understand like whether Sakurai-kun is like being considerate or not being considerate. Rather like is he like intentionally like not like reading the situation. I'll come to talk about Sakurai-kun. And I remember what Kakizaki-kun said in the Ferris wheel. Oh yeah, he did say that like for shoes' sake too.
とにかく花ちゃんがどう言おうと僕は五木を諦めないよ。シュウのためにも。
Anyway, like no matter what you say, Hana, I'm not giving up Itsuki for shoes' sake too. Like back then, I was so hot-headed that I let it slip by. But come to think about it, it is weird. For the sake of Sakurai-kun, what could that mean? Yeah, that would probably mean like BL kind of things, right? Let me drink. Drink for BL or something. Yeah, maybe I should play something BL at some point too. But so many games to play. Like, even though it is late, like questions bring to mind or dub it. Well, like, when the school ends, Kakizaki-kun comes to Ichiki-chan right away.
ねえ、いつき、今日なんだけどさ。
Hey Ichiki, like about today though.
何？
What? He's trying to invite her out again. He's like sleep right. The moment I think about it, I like cling to Ichigi-chan's sleeve, I guess.
この間は柿崎くんとだったけど、今日は私たちだよね、いつきちゃん。
Well, he's being like a little more bold at least, so that's nice. But yesterday, like it was Kakizaki-kun, but today, it is us. Right, Ichiki? Let me see. Can say. Raining in or something though. I guess like it is basically saying that like me getting on the way puts like a pained expression on Kakizaki-kun's face. And come to think about it, like maybe clinging to her sleeve was a little bold. But Ichiki-chan does like this much herself too.
花から抱きついてくるなんて珍しい。
Oh, it is remarkable that you, Hana, are the one who is doing the hugging or clinging.
ごめん。
So sorry.
いいっていいって。でも2人には悪いんだけどさ、 今日はこの後病院なんだよね。
It's fine, but I'm sorry, both of you, but today I'm going to the hospital.
そうなんだ。どこか具合悪いの？
Is that so? Like, are you feeling like you're bad or something?
もしかして昨日のめまいのせいで？
Could it be because of yesterday's dizziness?
いや、そういうわけじゃないから心配しないで。
No, it's nothing like that, so don't worry.
残念だけど病院に行くんじゃ仕方ないか。それじゃあまた今度ね。
Well, it is a shame, but if you're going to a hospital, it can't be helped. Well then, some other time.
悪いね。またね。
Yeah, I'm sorry. See you.
いつきちゃん、本当に大丈夫なんだよね？
Ichi-chan, are you really alright?
大丈夫だって。そんな心配そうな顔しなくていいから。
Hey, I'm fine. Don't look at me with such a worrying face. Yeah.
見てたわよ、いつき。あんたモテ期じゃない？
I saw that, Itsuki. Like, are you having like a popular season?
まあね。来たよ。私の時代が。
I guess so. My, like, time has finally came.
そこで謙遜しないあたり、さすがだわ。私には真似できないわね。
Humble oneself and then kanji that I might have to draw. Let me see where the thingy is. Here. Like this. Okay. Modesty. Ken-san. Both are basically humble, I guess. Okay. Oh, not being like humble there, but that is as expected. That's something I couldn't like. Well, I couldn't do the same as you.
そこにしびれちゃう？憧れちゃう？
It is like very like anime kind of line. Similar is like when you get like an electric shock, for example, you would be that, I guess. Well, I guess I can write it myself. CB radio. Yep, to get an electric shock is one meaning, but yeah, maybe it is like mesmerized or excited. Well, admiration, I guess. I guess like she's basically like saying like I'm like mesmerizing and admirable, am I not? Or like that is like my mesmerizing and admirable side, isn't it?
いや全然。
No, not at all.
葵が釣れない。
Like I isn't like taking the bait, I guess. Ha 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 ha. When I love at the like back and forth of these two, I suddenly remember like the bird, like Itsuki-chan's words from the morning.
そういえばいつきちゃん、今朝単語帳の話してたよね。あの時点では放課後に病院行く予定はなかったってこと？
Oh, come to think about it, this morning you were talking about the flashcards note, Itsuki-chan, weren't you? Like back then you didn't say anything about the hospital.
じゃあひょっとして急に病院に行くことになったとか？
Could it be that it suddenly came to you going to the hospital? Or like is it actually just an excuse to get the BL boy out of here?
あー、ごめん。私の言い方が悪かった。病院に行く予定は前からあったんだ。
I'm sorry. Like how I worded it. Well, I guess like I worded it bad. I originally already had plans to go to the hospital.
今朝は放課後に単語帳の話をしようって言ったんだ。
Like this morning, I said that like let's talk about the flashcard notes. I guess like she's saying that like let's talk about them, but let's not like fulfill any of them. Like that kind of like weird nuance.
ああ、確かにそうだったかも。
I see. I guess that's how it was actually.
単語帳の話というと？
So what about the talk about of the flashcard notes?
単に明日やることを今日決めようって話。もう卒業まであんまり時間もないしさ、効率よく単語帳の回収していきたいじゃん。
Just that, let's decide today what we do tomorrow. There isn't that long until the graduation, so we like need to be efficient about making the notes happen.
効率よくね。
Efficient, I see.
カラオケ行きたい、ゲームしたい、あと美味しいもの食べたい。
I want to go to karaoke, I want to play games, and I want to eat delicious food. I wonder if the like maid cafe like ever actually happens. I guess like there is technically like a possibility that you could have done it like in the like first like time loop basically. Now since we know that the like keywords are anything, But I don't know. I guess it would make sense that it would come up later, but who knows?
今までやってきたこととかぶってない？あと美味しいもの食べたいは私も書いた。
Isn't that basically the same that what we have already done? Besides, I already wrote myself that I want to eat something delicious.
考えてみれば私たちお互いに何を書いたか全部は知らないんだよね。
Come to think about it, we don't actually know like what all of us or like the others wrote basically.
ピキーンひらめいた。
So I got an idea.
ピキーンって何？ピキーンって。
Picking is like the sound you have like in Japanese like detective anime and like somebody when like the light bulb basically lit. Like what is picking?
花の単語帳は私に、葵の単語帳は花に、そんで私の単語帳を葵に渡すの。
Hana will give her notes to me. I will give hers to Hana. And I will give mine to Aoi.
まだ発表しきれてない項目もあるから、今日お互いの項目を全部見て、その中でやりたいものを明日話してみよう。
Like basically the gist of it is that like there are still things that haven't been like publicly announced, so to speak. But, like today we'll like look through them and then decide like what we want to do.
なるほどね。時間も惜しいし、いい案かも。
I see we don't have too much time, so it might be a good idea. I'm a little embarrassed that my notes will be seen. But I only wrote down things that I like. I'm not sure like how. Like I got the feeling that it is trying to say that she just wrote them down and like wasn't planning to announce them. No, probably not a big deal. Let me see. Offer is like bad. Soji. Cleaning. Detergent. I wrote down that I want to buy like bathtub cleaning detergent or something.
ちょっとくだらないことも書いちゃったから見られるのは。
You know, I already also wrote down like boring or meaningless things, so I wouldn't like them to be seen.
消し消し消し消し。
Erase, 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 erase.
もう消しゴムかけて
You're already erasing them.
ちょっと待った。あんた自分から言い出したくせに見られたくないもの消すなんてずるいわよ。
Wait a minute, you're like you like said it yourself, and then you're like already like erasing things that you don't want us to see.
そうだよ。私だってくだらないこと書いちゃってるから消したいのに。
Yeah, that's right. I also wrote down like meaningless things, so I would like to erase them too.
君の書くフレーズ、すべてがシャイニングダイヤモンド。くだらないことなんてないさ。
Huh. Everything you have written down is a shining diamond. There's no way anything of them is like boring or meaningless.
さあ、恥ずかしがらず、僕に見せてくれたまえ。
Well then, let me see them. Don't be ashamed. But yeah, this is like this is very like anime kinda lines too. Or like she's like being like Boku, which is like, yeah. I guess like idols use it too, but usually like it is like a boy kind of pronoun. So maybe it's some kind of anime line. Cool boys. Ichiki-chan, I didn't know that Ichiki-chan could say something like this. Or like with this kind of voice. But she's like empty-headed and like and swaying and like giving the notes to her.
花はちょろちょろのちょろすけだね。
Haha, Hana-chan, you're so like kinda like easy, like in a way. Like Joroi is basically like somebody who is like easy to please, or like who gives up easily or something like that.
つい渡しちゃった。
I just gave them.
何よシャイニングダイヤモンドって言ってることが意味不明なんだけど。
What is a shining diamond? What you're saying is like nonsense.
考えるな、感じろ。そして葵、あんたもしれっと消しゴムかけてるし。
Don't think about it, feel it. And Aoi, you're erasing them yourself too.
そりゃそうでしょ。私も見せたくないものの一つや二つあるっての。
Of course, there are one or two that I wouldn't like to be seen either.
私だけ消し損ねた。
However, it is just me who failed to erase them. I don't even remember what she like wrote on them. Maybe something like get closer to Ichiki or something, but I don't know.
おっと、結構時間経っちゃったね。もう行かないといけないから単語帳はちゃちゃっと交換しちゃってと。
All the time passed so quickly. I already have to go, so let's just quickly exchange the notes. Ichi-chan after taking my notes gives hers to Aoi-chan. And Aoi-chan gives hers to me.
これでよしと。明日までに何がいいか決めてこようね。それじゃあまた明日。
Well, it's good like that. Let's decide before tomorrow. What is good. Well then, see you tomorrow. Yes, I have been studying, but I don't remember it. Maybe it was just happy, something like that. It actually can. Refreshing sweet. Or kinda, but kinda not. And the other one, stand and wind. Something like that. I guess I'll throw it. Let me see. Okay. Paste here and then gallant. So it is just quick. Really hard kanji again for a really easy kanji that would exist. Sure. So quick and sweet is gallant. So I guess it kinda makes sense, but it's kinda weird. I guess it's basically just saying yeah, Ichi-chan is kind of riding to the sunset or something, basically, gallantly leaving. And she seems so energetic that you couldn't imagine that she's going to a hospital.
あの子、病気のこと忘れて走らないといいんだけど。
I hope that she doesn't forget that she's ill and not run.
でも元気そうな様子を見るとほっとするね。
And looking or seeing her being so energetic makes me relieved. I think he is just they are smiling a little. He's hohoing me probably. Yep, smile.
"私の単語帳、もういつきちゃん見たかな？私も消したい項目あったんだけど。
I wonder if Ichiki-chan already saw my notes. I had ones that I wanted to erase, but
まあ、 しょうもないことは書いちゃったけど、恥ずかしいことは書いてないからいいか。
I wrote like useless things, but I didn't write anything embarrassing, so it's fine, I guess.
書いてないよね。
I didn't write, right? I'm not sure about that, but I already exchanged them. So it can't be hoped. Let's just give up.
さてと、私も葵ちゃんの単語帳を見せてもらおうかな。
Now then, I guess I should take a look at Aoi-chan's notes. Like, I guess the gist of it is like she's opening the thing and flipping it down one by one. Not sure what the first kanji is, but doesn't matter, I guess.
アタック・オブ・ザ・キラー・シャーク。サメと共にサリンヌを見るか。サメ英語かな。
Attack of the Killer Shark. Not sure like how that translates exactly. Maybe it's like, I don't know, not going down with the shark or something. Watching those, huh? I wonder if they are shark movies. Well, I'm pretty sure they are shark movies.
それから、サメ・オブ・ザ・デッドを見る。あとは、スペースシャーク vs ゾンビシャークを見る。
After that, Shark of the Dead. Watching that. After that, watching Space Shark vs Zombie Shark.
葵ちゃん、消したいものの一つや二つって言ってたけど、サメ映画に関する項目が1、2、3。
Aoi-chan said that she had one or two that she wanted to erase. But one's related to shark movies. There is 1, 2, 3.
全部で25項目もある。これは消したいものに含まれてないんだ。あはは。
In total, there are 25. And these apparently don't fall under something that she would want to erase. Ahaha.
他には、ケーキビュッフェに行きたい。それから、
On top of those, she has, I want to go to a cake buffet.
これは白紙じゃないな。一旦書いた字が消されてるみたい。
This is an empty page. No, it's not. Like there are letters that have been once written but then erased. Nakanaori. So like well, being friends again, like being on good terms again. But that's probably nothing to do with Hana and Ichiki. Like the remaining letters, I guess, are Naka, missing letter, and Ori, but surely it is Naka Naori. So being a friend again. You can just read those letters, but well, also like you can kinda read the na there too. Like this is like half of it, and then like this is really big, but it's pretty obvious.
仲織仲直りかな。
Naka and Ori, so Naka Naori, I guess. What is like the English word anyway for like is like making up or something? Let's actually just write it here. Naka Naori. Reconciliation, make peace with. Okay. Reconciliation, I guess then. Like it doesn't like really imply whether you're like friends or something more. But well, reconciliation is kinda like a fancy word to remember all of a sudden. Reconciliation. That reminds me of Ai-chan's like pained expression.
どうしたらいいのか私もわからなくなっちゃったんです。
No, I also don't like know what to do anymore.
仲直りって愛ちゃんとのことかな。
Reconciliation. Could it be with Ai-chan? I guess like it like auto memorized the previous one anyway. I guess not, for some reason. Oh, we'll record it, I guess. Now it should be there. Nope. I wonder what kind of feelings Ai-chan had when she was erasing this word. I think basically the gist of it is like I'm like touching the like erased words with my fingers, but of course like Ai-chan's like feelings can't be like felt that way. Now I guess we are on the next day. Let me see here. Interesting. That's kinda spoiler territory, but sure. But I guess we are on a good spot to call it a day. It's kinda like, I guess, going to the direction that I expected. But I didn't expect that. Like Kakechaki-kun would try to erase the what Hana said. But in the end, like, it is kinda in the same spot. So yeah. Not sure like what is the schedule for next week, but tomorrow I'll be playing some Chinese Yuri games again. Same time, like the starting time as today. As long as the flu doesn't get worse, but I think it's hopefully fine. Like, I guess my voice is like a little down, but it's nothing too serious. I got a little bit better towards the end, so it's fine, I hope. But yeah, the flu is like annoyingly stubborn, but can't be helped. But yeah, we'll play that tomorrow, and then not sure about next week, like maybe I'll have to take a week off at some point, but not sure which week yet. But yeah, see you tomorrow whenever, and thank you for watching. It was fun. Bye bye.